Hey guys, this is Oliver Joyce, and you know what you guys need? Gorgon Shield. You need to see some new gameplay from Gorgon Shield. That's what we're doing today. It's been a couple of weeks since I've shown you any actual cool new gameplay updates, but this week I did something really cool. Check that out. Snakes and ladders. That's all going to mean something. Yeah, wow! The hot new gameplay of Snakes and Ladders. It's a very complicated game of skill and luck. Mostly luck. Let's jump into some Gorgon Shield gameplay so I can actually show you what's been going on the last couple of weeks. Alright, so welcome to the new look title screen, and the first thing you might notice is there are buildings in there now. Little 3D buildings that I built over the last couple of weeks. Greek style with the blue and white stone that's so famous in the Greek islands. There are the 4 buildings. The wagon is new, as you zoom in there. And the wagon sells what the forge used to, so the runestone hourglass and elixirs and those kind of things. The forge now changes, and this will upgrade your shield. Right now it doesn't do anything, but you get runes as you defeat bosses in the tower, and you can etch them onto the shield itself. So things like, self-repairing the shield or healing the characters or extra lasers, that kind of thing. The shield's got 1 power at the moment, and I'll show you that as we enter the game. And the tavern, of course, where you hire the heroes. It zooms in on that as you go in, which is kind of cool. I quite like this new feeling of the sort of a makeshift town around the building. I haven't decided if these buildings will be unlocked from the very beginning or not. We'll see going forward. But let's go enter the tower now and jump in. There, of course, is the title screen, which I might have shown you guys. Step on the Gorgon Shield. The UI, for some reason, isn't centered in full screen, but we'll figure that out. This is all the same. You might have noticed a little speech bubble there, the get ready. I'm going to be playing around with that, maybe have a little bit of banter between the heroes. They've got the usual powers they can use. None of that is new, but what I'm going to show you in a minute is something kind of cool. I'll show you this in the next level. Okay, we can level up. There is God Rays now as well. As you level up, you see some cool God Rays and explosion, just to make the level up feel a little bit more special. It's all these bits of polish that I think will add a lot to the game. You might have seen last week a short video where I was playing it on the Steam Deck. The game now has full controller support. Right up in the top where that UI is, if you look at my mouse here, you can see space 2 and 1. There's a cooldown there, so that's going to appear, but the buttons that you use for each power appear there, and if you're using Xbox buttons or PlayStation buttons, the correct buttons will appear there as well. So I was working on that last few weeks. You can always gain gold. There's always an option to gain gold if you don't want to use the regular powers, but let's go to do more melee damage to enemies power up. Now watch on this level 2. I'm going to use the shield special power with the space bar. Wait for another enemy to come out. You zap them, and that is a cool power that you can use on a cooldown, just like the hero special powers. See that guy, grab some treasure. Also new is the countdown. I'm not sure if I've shown you that, but notice on the shield it has its own countdown, which tells you when the level is about to end. And the shield, as it takes damage, that will fill up as well. It's got no damage of note right now, but as it starts filling up, that will turn red, which is just all about keeping your focus on the game itself. Alright, snakes and ladders. What's this all about? Now, this is a new thing I've been working on this week. I always plan to have special sort of mini-game style events during the course of your run. And every 4th level, aside from the boss ones, you'll face these 2 doors. As you know, the door on the left at the moment is a shop, and sometimes the door on the right has been the labyrinth levels, which are the sort of dungeons. Still working on those. They'll come in the next whenever. But for today, I want to show you the snakes and ladders level. So this one on the right has a little icon of a snake and a ladder. You can just make that on the door. We're going to choose that one now and see what happens. It's a 50-50 chance of one thing or the other. I don't know what's going to happen today, so let's find out what it might be. What's that in the darkness? A trapdoor opens. You are falling. Descending to level 2. So, you get busted right back down to the 2nd level. So there you go. You got to repeat those early levels again. So, not every door is a welcome reward. Sometimes you're going to get punished. And for some reason, that's turned off the music. I haven't reset the music because I only put that in this week. So we're going to play in silence. Hit them with the laser. So let's get increased total health. Yep. It's a bit of a lonely experience without the pounding music in the background. And we're going to go back to that snake and ladder thing in a minute and see if we get the ladder next time. See what that does for us. The laser is quite powerful, actually, and you can get multiple lasers. You can get up to however many. I'm not sure. It'll be sort of probably. I'm thinking one for every boss. So if there's 5 bosses, 5 runes. If there's 10 bosses, 10. Haven't decided the final number. Okay, let's go back to the ladder again. This snake ladder room, and see what happens this time. Again, 50-50 chance. What's that in the darkness? Oh no. Back to level 2. I'm going to reset it and then see if we can get a snake this time. I'm going to jump ahead in the gameplay video and get that ladder video up. But I wanted to just give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters: Kyle Sylvensky, Cavity Number 1, Neighbor Jack, Dane Simino, Daniel Funchess, Brandon K, Pipewitch, Noah Gudajan, XUp Omega, Jeffro of Hex3D, Hopeless, Lewis Fiegel, and Pineapple. You guys are the best, and if you would like to be a Patreon, that would make my day, because you get cool access to newsletters. You can play the demo of this game right now if you're a patron. I got a special link for you guys, plus I give you a newsletter every week and whatever other good stuff I can. So thank you guys, it really helps me out, and I really appreciate your support. All right, let's see if we can get that ladder going, huh? All right, so we are back at the choosing room. I need a better name for that. And let's see if we can get ourselves a ladder this time. Remember, 50-50 chance each time. Always a gamble. What's that in the darkness? It's a ladder! You bravely climb, ascending to level 7. So you skip ahead a few levels with that, which is kind of cool. And then you reappear in the game all the way up at level 7, like so. Here we go. Oh, cool. A color platform. Let me show you that. That's also new. Color platforms. This level has a color platform. Match it with a hero of the same color and they'll perform all actions at double speed, which is kind of cool. So he can get healed twice as fast. So now the red hero is on the red color platform and he gets healed twice as fast, which is super powerful. The green hero just at normal speed, but the red guy is super powerful double speed. Okay, now gain some gold. Gain some gold for you as well. Now this level we have a choice between the labyrinth and the shops. So it's not always going to be the same. Sometimes it's the snakes and ladders room. Sometimes it's a labyrinth. Sometimes it's the shops. And there's going to be a bunch of other ones which will, add a lot of variety to the game. Because after all, it is a roguelite. So you do want to have that sort of, random gameplay. Let's go to the shops this time though. Trojan Tails. I need to fix up where that is. It's not supposed to be all the way up there. And no one has enough money to afford that. So no thank you. Boo! Level 9. Let's see if we can get ourselves to the boss. Those skellies are tough. Do a lot of damage. Here we are at the Cyclops, who I'm sure some of you guys have seen before. You can use a laser on him, of course. Oh, lost our barbarian. Gonna be close. No, I don't think we can get him today. He is possible with 2 barbarians, though. I have done it myself. If you're a little smarter. And he says, bye-bye. That little speech bubble is, my boy Isaac really wanted me to have the Cyclops say bye-bye at the end. So he says bye-bye. I've got to move the speech bubble up a bit. As you can see, this is literally fresh out of the oven. This is, a real work in progress of the game. And there are, little bugs and visual things all through it as we go. But there's a little taste of it. So yeah, that is what's new in the last few weeks. We've got lasers, we've got snakes and ladders, we've got the color platforms, lots of bits of polish, a few new bugs introduced. The game now works on the Steam Deck and has controller support. So I'm really trying to make as much progress as I can, as quickly as I can. I had hoped to get the demo out by the end of October, but I'm delaying it slightly, and I have good reason to do that. I've got a bit of news for you guys, which is pretty cool, pretty excited to reveal that in the next week or two. Stay tuned for a future video for that. But if you like my game dev videos, and if you like hearing about Gorgon Shield, you can subscribe to the channel below and all that. And please, please, please wish list the game. I'm going to leave a link below. I really need as many wish lists as I can. And if you want to find out when it's going to be ready and everything, that's the best place to do it. Wish list equals visibility equals game success. It's as simple as that. The more wish lists for Gorgon Shield, the bigger and better and brighter the game will be, and the bigger and better and brighter my future will be. So I just want to thank you guys for joining me today. Until next week, bye for now.